funny parents. It's not my fault. But, you see, Julio is the chairman for Sick Kids Worldwide. It's an organization dedicated to preventing injuries for children. He will be presenting Project 4 from the Advanced Communications on video. Now, while his video is playing, he wants all of you guys to pretend that you are news reporters. So, be prepared to ask questions. The time is 3 to 5 minutes.
Presentation in 2 to 3 minutes. Question. Good morning. I'm very pleased to be here in Park City today and to be able to speak to you about one of the most important things in my life. One of the most important things in my life is the safety of children. I was very surprised this morning when I turned my iPad here in this library and I tried to go to the website where we have our information about safety kids worldwide. And this is what I got. They said that this website cannot be seen here. We work with 30 countries around the world. We have over 400 organizations in the United States that we work with. And at Park City Library, this is off limits. Nothing wrong with Park City. For years, I've been the chairman of this organization, and I have dedicated actually my life. I travel thousands of miles a year around the world looking about what happened to children. I think every child deserves to live a great life. The problem with that is they have parents. They have parents. And then parents do not look at the rewards or the risk that you can have with your children. I'm going to talk specifically about something that happened 2 weeks ago in Orlando, Florida, at one of the Disney properties. An alligator ate a 2-year-old boy. He was waiting on the water. At 9 p.m., there was nobody else on the water. And I don't know what the parents were doing. Parents tend to say after something happened, it was not my fault. It was Disney's fault. 3 or 4 weeks before that, we have a gorilla at the zoo that was shot dead because a child in the cage. The father and the mother were there. And they are very quickly to attack the zoo because they didn't have enough safety features to prevent children to go there. I have worked with many organizations. Personally, I have worked with Disney. Do you know what Disney does to be able to prevent child injury? They get elementary school classes to go to Disney and work with the people in charge of safety at Disney and tell kids, how can you get in that door? We'll give you something if you can get into that door. Now, adults, we will go over there, we say, oh, it's locked. Okay, we go away. A child will find a way to get it. In that little crack underneath, like a little mice, he will get in. So here, I'm here to tell you, if you have children, it's your 100% responsibility, the safety of your child. I have a dear friend of mine that several years ago, visiting here in Utah, her son got killed. Why? He got ahead at, I think it's the Science National Park, in emerald pools. The boys got ahead, and they went over there to the top. They stepped on the wet rock, they slide down. The boy killed himself when he was 12 years old. So it's very close to me. And I work with parents all over the world. So the question here is, what are you going to do about it? Today, we all live with our phones and we are too busy taking selfies We're too busy taking selfies, but we're not present to what's going on in the moment. So I'm here to challenge you to think, seriously to think, that the safety of your child is not the government or any organization in the world responsibility. If you think it that way, then you take it more seriously. Now, if they do whatever they do, plus what you do, I promise you, nothing will happen to your child. Most likely nothing. So, that's my presentation for you today. How many people here have children or deal with children, your nephews or cousins, you know that? How many people have to do with children? Everybody have children. So this is something like breathing. This affects every single one of us. You live in the most beautiful, one of the most beautiful places in the world, but it's risk. It's risk in the trail. It's moose in the city. The moose go around the city. What are you doing? Take a risk and go take a close-up of the moose? Let your child go over there next to the moose? Think about it. Think seriously. Now, I have some questions. If you have any questions, ask me. Yes, ma'am.
Are there things that you think Disney and other properties that do have facilities for children could do to improve things?
Yes,
more?
specifically. I say I work with the Disney properties and other properties around the world where they really, for them it's very important. Because this is a black eye for these organizations. They're world known. But the fact is that in Florida is 1.3 million alligators. It's an alligator country. In 45 years, no, excuse me, in 66 years, in 68 years, 23 people been killed by alligators in Florida. In 66 years. Questions?
What about
Yes.
the zoo and the gorilla incident? Were they able to demonstrate that there were really safety issues in that zoo, or was it really a parent's negligence?
I'm not privy of the details of the investigation that the police did and the people in the zoo, but this is one of the largest zoos in the United States. So I will speculate that they have taken the measurements necessary for a child not to be able to be in the cage. But I don't have big information on that. Yes?
So Julio, if you're in a situation where you see a child about to enter a dangerous area, how do you handle that? Do you stop the child or do you talk to the parent?
You stop the child. You stop the child. Because it may take a few seconds or a minute for the parents to put whatever they're doing down and realize my kid is in danger. If you see a child in danger, we take the responsibility. I will take the responsibility. If you want to catch me after I save your child's life, catch me all day long. But I save your child's life. But we live in a society also where we don't want to get involved. You know, my kid ain't my problem. Yes?
Are you not concerned that in taking such great care of our children, we raise children that are afraid to do things?
Oh, they can climb trees. You need to be aware. I mean, when I was a kid, I drink out of the water hose, and I was outside all day long. I never wear a helmet when I rode a bicycle or skate. Today we have all these safety features, but it seems like if we are not present to what's going on, that's where the problem happens. I don't care how, if you have a helmet and you let your kid fall off from the second floor, helmets don't want to do anything for it. So I think, yes, I agree with what you're saying. I even want to give kids the freedom to be able to jump around and climb things and do things. But eyes on the kid. Yes, last question.
So do you think, because we're so global now, people travel such far distances, that creates a problem? Because, like in Disney, you know, maybe they didn't know it was alligators.
These people were from Nebraska. Probably they have no idea.
Right.
There's 1.3 million alligators in Florida.
same thing when people come to Utah. They don't know it's moose country.
Exactly, exactly. And people come out here skiing, they think skiing is easy. It's very dangerous places to ski here in Utah. But it's exciting to ski in those places. You like black diamonds, yes? But if you come from Florida here, or New York over here, most likely you're not aware. Just the last question.
Do you think that's part of the parents' responsibility if you're traveling globally with your kids to pay attention to where you're going and find out everything about what you're doing?
Very good question. If you want to go to another country, it's a government website where you can go, where they tell you everything is going on in that part of the world. The thing that to do and the thing not to do. And they tell you, do not go to that country. Because then you want the Marines to go rescue you. This is the reality. The government tells you to not go to this country, and then when something happened to you, help me, and we had to send a Marine and kill a few people because we got to rescue you. So of course it's responsibility. Thank you very much.